Right. Trying to make sure everyone can hear me. Test, test. A little too much. I'm trying to make sure y'all can hear me. Hear the game music, or do you hear my music? Yeah, I think we can mute that for this.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot.
Buddy! Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Check, talk. Or if double sound coming through or not. Talk. Let's make our character. I don't really feel like I need prosthetic limbs, but we'll roll with the left arm. Turn this back on. We could make the goofiest guy ever. Was there an echo? In the Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is real goofy. Oh, yeah. You guys think? The dreads. Oh, I can't remove eyebrows. That's unfortunate. Get our guy here. Take a look at all of these cosmetics. I'll leave that off. We can go with ex-convict. Gave us gambler. But looks like it gives you, it selects randomly for you every time, and then you pick if you want. First time I got Renegade, the second time I got Professor. I've not played that far into either playthroughs, but this one's giving me Gambler. But I kind of liked Professor. So, Lawbringer, maybe? This looks like a ugly old sheriff. Pick one of the... you can pick two, but then you have to take one of these. I don't want to do that. So I think I'm gonna pick Brilliant. However, I also like innovative. Hmm. Liquid Brilliant. I need to pick some skills. Pick speech. I think I'm gonna do engineering. We can pick one more. Medical's been nice. Medical, but I think lockpick. We pick we have speech, engineering, puts 2 points in all of those right off the bat. Now we can name our sheriff. Rottingham. Oh, I can't do that. About Sheriff Snort. Snorts. Big old nose. Sheriff Snorts, the Lawbringer. Brilliant trait, specialized in medical. We'll do normal difficulty. And here we go.
Commander, my favorite agent at striking fear of the law into the purveyors of oppression and corruption while waving our standard high. Unfortunately, this mission is of a more clandestine nature than your usual assignment, but it is of the utmost urgency and importance. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that must remain triple top secret classified, this colony is outside our jurisdiction for now. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. And without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No surveillance, no spreading justice, no imposition of righteousness. Hence, no survival for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured,
like
you
twice.
will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident.
Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. I know you
That
will
better?
not fail us. Law be with you and your team, Commander.
Probably coming through my microphone. Let's turn my audio down. That might help.
Commander, hi. Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no.
Still doing it?
10.2% less brain damage than the old ones.
Uh, 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
This is a test. The TTD devices operate by speeding up the subject's perception of time. Or is it slowing? You know, I can never get that right. Everything just moves slower. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
I don't wanna fake, I don't wanna scheme. I just wanna build on my own.
Or an echo coming?
Not chasing clout, not counting bills. I measure my worth by the way that it feels. So when you see my store, it's not some brand. You're supporting one maker with their heart in hand. I don't
Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it. Well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves, and that we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think?
Well, we're a lawbringer, so we need to be good, I would suppose.
Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, We ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Bringing me the device, by the way, I appreciate it.
Call should come through at the console.
Unjam this door. Problem. Oh. Pick up some stuff. Do you not hear that high-pitched noise? Is that me? Definitely my screen. Or is it you? Maybe.
Forward agents ready to be patched in over the channel.
There'll be time for chat after the meeting.
No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
Let's hear what this forward agent has to say.
To open the channel to start the meeting with Agent DeVries, please proceed to the table.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core. They actually are the exact opposite. They're just a cover. That whole story, the one about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function, well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
Out alert.
The timing for our mission is exceptional. Most of the sector's security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here. Move on? You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I thought a team led by someone known for their respect of the law would be more disciplined than this. Yes, of course. You are in command here. I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me. It will not happen again. I promise you. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeVries. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Abara. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Alright. We have our mission. Onward. Thanks for all the likes. If anyone's interested in a free coloring page, you can go to turtlecraftstudio.com and download one. We got a Thanksgiving one for the holiday. Free. Check it out, color it. Send me a picture of it if you do it,
Abara and I will secure the building
and I'll
down
post
here,
it up.
while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
So we need one lock, one in lockpicking to do that. Okay, and
Agent DeVries' orders still stand. Power must be restored to the door in order to proceed into the sector.
there's our power fuse. Got a badge. Ammo. Power this baby up. How you doing, Ross? Welcome in.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security has been triggered.
If there's an echo or you got any sound issues, let me know. First time streaming this.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
Found a badge could be helpful to whoever answers.
Always a good idea to have a cover story.
Alright, look. Medical inhaler. Robin Mowry. Subject 83.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail.
Use the badge. Oh. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we can try it.
Mallory? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment? No! I mean, yes! Of course I would. Willingly. Were I to fail to adequately fulfill my duties to the Sovereign and the Protectorate, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject.
There's people here, but help me.
I can't do that. I mean, I would, it's just... You know what, though? In your condition, you're unlikely to even remember this discussion. So it should be of no consequence to me. I will disable the defenses for you, Maori. But in the off chance you happen to recollect any of this, I beg you never speak of it. And please, do not go around pressing any buttons or fussing with any more whatsits. You wouldn't want to be sent back to... I mean, reassigned again?
Nice. Look how you fooled that guard, Commander.
Let's not waste time congratulating ourselves.
Oh, we found it. No. Whole lot of nothing. Oh, is there? Thought I would be able to climb. Pick up all this junk. Little money.
Well, that's dealt with. We should head on into the sector.
Great work, Commander.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle calm.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
You guys think, should we go left or should we go... Security or central? Face them head on or stay shadow. Pretty.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Ibarra and I'll take Central Dispatch, then meet you at the Skip Labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Right.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best...
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building. Unceremoniously shot? Suppose I could hear you out.
Being shot, certainly part of it.
Right, security out.
Drilling in progress. Observe this.
Right, one find him.
Ibarra, got any thought to how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
It's coming, honest. How about I, show you when we get to where we're going?
Okay.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. It wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Hello.
Lost it. Have officially snuck through.
I've stashed a knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to to quietly bypass the guards.
Ooh, a knife. I like it. I like it a lot.
Neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great tolerance, loving.
Got him. Security breaches. Another high probable event. Event of a security breach, catastrophic malfunction, or other nefarious deed. Keep your wits about you, cadet. Vigilance and focus. Keys to protecting our society. The probability of infiltration from outsiders is so low, it is virtually non-existent. There is an infinitesimal chance of trespass by malcontents, malingers, or anthropes. For such an event, it would be the gravest threat one could face on Horizon Point. Any unverified individuals must be swiftly eliminated. If they cannot be, then it is duty to sabotage the station itself, so that any knowledge, technical accomplishments herein not fall outside Protectorate control. I am kind of curious if I can get through that door. But it doesn't go anywhere. Okay. At least I got a knife. Bringing a knife to a gunfight.
Since their return, the state they're in, it saddens me. Yes, it is sad that they weren't worthy. Otherwise, they'd have had the strength of the Constitution to emerge a better subject, more able to fulfill their duties. Yes, that is exactly what I meant. Praise be to the Protectorate.
Oh, got one. Dang it. All right. Loot we can find. Warden John, writing discreetly to propose a solution to your personal troubles. Recently heard tell that one of the former cadets under my purview demonstrated significant changes in behavior and efficacy after undergoing 6-month mental refreshment sojourn. Considering this success, I wonder if this might be a viable option too. The rest of the letter appears to have been abruptly abandoned. messages from Arbiter Jackson. Subject temporary updates to security protocol. Preparation. The visit the family Varric, kin of the Sovereign. Following security measures were put in place. Landing pads 0 through 53 or 0-53 through 0-59 will be temporarily decommissioned. Any access to the sector must be funneled through landing pads 0-62 or 0-66. Security has been tripled. Keep Sector 50 free of crowding. Only a select number of authorized subjects are allowed to continue their work in that area during the family Varric visit. All other subjects shall be temporarily reassigned. All guards will be assigned a location to protocol. These patrols may not be ceased until ordered to. Please refer to your designated arbiter for further details. Mechanist Margoli. It has come to my attention that there is still some confusion surrounding the auto-mechanical defense systems. While it appears that nobody has had trouble initiating defensive maneuvers, I assure you that the procedures for shutting them down are just as intuitive. Simply proceed to the control room of the Security Operations Division and seek out a large switch. Truly, you can't miss it. Flip it from on to off. If that doesn't work, a simple slug of a wrench or similarly blunt object to the automechanical's control box. Brick. Eject pumping station. Access key card. Must be decrypted before any ejection. So how am I gonna... Code Red, how to deal with security breaches and other highly improbable... Oh, we read that one already.
Useless. I say what you just maybe not during ours.
Right. Amen. The automechanical on the hoist has been partially dismantled, exposing a damaged targeting module. Okay, we'll fix that. Copying automechanical identification process and firing routines. Data could be used to reprogram automechanicals throughout Horizon Station. Cool. How you doing, Useless? Good to see you. Appreciate the heart me. Please help. Mechanist Partible. I regret to confide in you that I have been a mite foolhardy my work as of late. It seems prized hauler automech drifted too close to the core of the diagnostics laboratories. Coding has unfortunately warped. Its arm only works on one side. Audio cartridge ends every status update with abrasion. Please do whatever you must to fix it. My superior has made it clear I cannot request any more automech due to my level of performance. May the matriarch grant you mercy on me. Okay. This morning you will have received a dismantled automechanical in a crate. You are to immediately inspect and diagnose any existing deficiencies in its wiring and targeting systems. The automechanical in question mistakenly identified its handler as an unsanctioned presence. began to fire upon her. For obvious reasons, we cannot have this happen again. I will expect a report on your findings by the end of the day. Warden Lewis. Item 1. Hauler Automech Model A5C. Reported damage due to redacted experiment. Chip drive diagnostic laboratories. Protective plating is melted. It emits an unpleasant stream of noises. Placing plating in silencing module recommended. Item 2, breach of duty. Cadet Olson abruptly left his post without written authorization, saying he needed a short respite, returning 5 minutes 32 seconds later. Margoli promptly reported this unsanctioned activity. Transfer of personnel. Cadet Olson has been transferred off station effective immediately. Margoli is to retain all responsibilities at the repair station. Cool.
I've left some distraction devices in a floor panel by the scaffolding. Use them to breach the control room. Just wait until their guns are pointing away from your position.
Didn't bother me, I assure you. But it was just too close to implying that some jobs are less worthy than others for me to let lie. We all are equal in the service of the Sovereign.
You're here. I don't care where else. The bounty bestowed upon each of us is superlative. Thank the matriarch
Two
to
people.
live in one of those greed-driven corporatist colonies.
Seen so far. 2 I've seen.
They never questioned, never doubted, their zeal never lagged. The family. That we much about that right now. Trying to sneak it down. Buddy. Come back to the computer. Check the room. All right. Satisfied to hear all our personnel are adhering diligently to protocol. Expect nothing less as we
transfer for Sovereign's family to that Maori is set to return from refreshment shortly, and reports are not good. Restrict him to menial tasks until we can gauge his capabilities for ourselves. Let us keep him out of sight during the upcoming visit, sending instructions to properly receive our guests in the next few days. Incumbent upon us to do our utmost to ensure they have a pleasant and safe visit. Anything less will be answered for. Arbiter McShane. The last few years have been difficult. The death of our beloved first sovereign, the Protectorate remains strong. Our new sovereign, the first son, and the grandson of our beloved matriarch, will lead us to a new future for all humankind. Our moral obligation to lead humankind was set back on Earth when the matriarch and the first presiding bishop of the order descendant first envisioned a perfect society. It is our legacy, it is our man. Who we are, but none of us can do it alone. It takes comfort in knowing we would not hesitate to report them for questionable behavior, and we know you feel the same. However, even upstanding subjects sometimes need guidance. So remember, if you're not sure what to do, rely on your local vigilant to guide you. Overriding the existing and targeting routine results in all local auto mechanicals recognizing the Protectorate as intruders. Mechanicals recognize the Protectorate as allies. Are you sure you want to targeting routine? Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll be seen as allies, and those people will be the intruders. Sounds good.
Commander, this wasn't part of the plan. You were to shut down the mechs, not raise further alarm. Just get outside and reconvene your team. I'll be waiting at the skip labs.
They'd be busy fighting off all of them for a while.
Route to the comms control module. Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like.
Was I in? Mechanical security measure status. Me through that door.
From one side of the galaxy to the weather against corrupt corporations. Tyrannical Directorate is here to fight corporations against corrupt corporations.
Man, I'm glad I did what I did, because I wouldn't want to have had to fight all of those with a knife.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side against corrupt corporations. Tyrannical
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
In league with tyrannical governments.
Let's see, something's not right, so... Alright.
Abara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
This is where you come out if you go the other way. But I can't go back further. Guessing it's so I can grab that thing on the cadet.
Attempting to resuscitate Agent Abara. Please stay clear.
5 viewers apparently on YouTube, but maybe my chat's not. Letting the void happen, Val.
An unabridged debrief is not available at this time, but in the parlance of Agent Pascal, some crazy, censored, alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Pascal. There is a 90% chance she is trapped under rubble, most likely mortally wounded and beyond help. Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Abara's vital signs before commencing recovery efforts. Please secure the area. Acknowledged. Adding, staunch the bleeding to priority queue. This unit will relocate Agent Abara to the incognito once he is stabilized or deceased. All other agents are advised to continue with the next mission objective. Please head to the skip labs now. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Abara's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent of Reed, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Recruits, troopers, wardens, marshals. Hold positions. Detain any subject failing to
Hastening to cover!
Hey, you there! What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Is this whole facility gone mad? Something awful has happened. We must be on our guard. Security ops cannot even be reached despite all of my attempts. This should be impossible. The automechs, I heard them firing en masse. Then there was that explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here. By the matriarch, your voice. You're the one I... No. No.
We figured this out.
I am ruined. You've played me for a fool, talked me into an action that borders on treason. And now, the price must be paid. I'm a loyal subject, I swear. Why would you do this to me? You speak to me of justice while spitting in my face and call my fealty into question with your actions. I am a subject of the Protectorate. I need not tolerate some malcontent having sport at my expense. I see. But that is a failing of mine as well, and far from the only one. You are far braver than me to admit such so readily. To be honest, I fear the demerits I have accrued due to my myriad failings doomed me long before I encountered you. It is only weeks, if not days, before I must face my fate. I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accept it. I know I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does. Of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead. What do you mean, help me out? There is no help for me. Petitioning for redress is only admissible in extreme circumstances. Anything else shows a disrespect for the system's purity and perfection. I'm not certain I follow. You're saying you would alter an official report without authorization? To cover my abject failures? I've never heard of such a thing. Why, that could be like having a new start. Wait, what am I saying? I cannot be party to your scheme. I'd be caught for sure. You do that for me? Yes, at once. Glory be to the Protectorate.
In that gap. Time to reflect on the Alexander artist guard perfect society she built for us. In honor of our major, all personnel at the present point are together at the highest platform. Their assigned sector at midday and range. Fire. That would be. Love to be able to get in, like, lock picking. put a point in.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side.
What is wrong with you? Maybe if you hadn't been wasting time hacking Protectorate and mechs, Niles wouldn't have been caught in an explosion. You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
Conducting a minor yet thoughtful and scientific sound had my daily duty. Dual parity that have led me to believe the items swallowed up by Rift may in fact be somehow recovered. Now this hypothesis early stages, but I believe with some dedicated time and resources into. Do I have your permission? While I wish I could applaud your industrious spirit, your unwillingness to focus on your main work giving me pause. Do you not believe the decision to place you in the wise one? Are you suggesting the plan is not an acceptable path to follow? Do these questions open your eyes so you may of your brazen effrontery? Set aside your hypothesis and instead redouble your efforts towards finding a cause for the rift's creation. Did you? Sovereign guide you, Warden. Your new work order is acknowledged in a roster of specially equipped automechanicals will be arriving shortly. Our team of mechanists are raring to get started. Surely with this new methodology, our work in stabilizing the containment chamber will be all the more effective. As a side note for you, that Mechanist Partible only has one automechanical under his purview, so the rest of the fleet function as anticipated. Mechanist Bond. I can keep that. I'll handle it. Hope you go work on it. Figure it. If you can go grab him real quick and I'll get him for that. Like if he gets back up, because he would. Yeah, he's taking it off. Up to you. If you want, you can. Have to. A lot of people. I mean, it says there's 4 viewers on YouTube, but I'm not seeing any of that, so I don't know. I also don't even know if my chat's working. You don't have to. I got it. Starting aphorism. Sciences. Comprehension.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Not a drill. Or it is, and we're being tested. It is not our place to question. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency
secrecy at all times. Quick once over. It's over there?
We don't need increasing. And as I'm getting words all right. Or nuts.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping...
Alright, so deleted that dude's. Alright, saved him. Full refreshment. Fully know what that is yet. Sounds like brainwashing. I have not figured out how to open this from this. Like, this is a door. Got a switch on the inside of it, but I don't know how to get it open from this side. If you know how to open that door, I would love to know. Because I can't maintain stealth without going through the door. It definitely doesn't let me anything. So
Exhibiting versions. It says I'm accurate. Now and listen without it being an
that's good. I hope that the Stitch voice isn't like coming through super heavy. I don't remember how to even set that.
Exhibiting versions 13 says it's loud.
I don't really even know why it's on. How to. That sound alert back on. Let's turn text to speech off. See if that works. Although it does let me know it's something. Alright, so I really do wish I could figure out how to open this door from this side. But I don't know how. Won't see. Any kind of button to open that door, like anywhere. Nowhere over here, but we're able aware of.
The sovereign provides, the system abides. Seems like trouble. Appreciate if you cleared out. Perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Perfection is wrong place to linger. What are they up to?
See this? Get in there. I knew you could get in there, but for some reason the door opens here. But I don't know how to open it from this side. Let's see. No, he is not in the vent again. And yes, it seems to have worked because I didn't know you said anything. So, if you're on YouTube, would you say something in the chat? Anything in the chat would be great. Just so I can make sure it's like working. I've seen like there's 7 concurrent viewers in there currently, and I'm just curious if everything's working right. Streaming on TikTok, Twitch. Currently. Sneak attack. Got him. Some more notes. I'm just kind of done with the notes. I want to play the game. So some things are worth reading, some things are not worth reading. I don't know if I'm gonna get out of that without being seen.
Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists.
Straight to it, then.
Go. Oot. Good job, Dragoon.
The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all
Man, that like makes that whole process so much better when you like can get the drones to be on your side. It's so great. Let's move on. This should be the end of this little tutorial area.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I should have known better than to underestimate someone who will go to any length just to see justice done, no matter who gets hurt. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
So he turned on us. He's a traitor. So I guess this whole thing wasn't just because you're horrible at your job. You know, that's a good renegade response, but I think I'm going to go with I hope whoever you're working with paid you well to betray us and Directorate.
You think I'd betray you, or the Earth Directorate, or my principals for a handful of bits? There is no betrayal here, though it is understandable someone like you would see it thus. No. The explanation is far more simple. The Grand Plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
Oh, does it? Oh, it does. Oh, it does it? And what exactly is obviously flawed Grand Plan?
I have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself.
What a coincidence. I have no more time to listen drone on about the plan.
For once we are in agreement. We are out of time. Farewell, Commander.
Oh, just like that, like we just let her do all that and didn't take like a single shot, like nothing. Just, alright, just go ahead and blow us all up. Yeah, I'll just let that happen. I literally have like a slow time thing, and I it's like we still didn't move. would have been a great how it should have ended episode. Because like that literally at the beginning of the game, how should it have ended? Oh, we should have popped off our slow time, shot her in the head about 6 times, and stopped her from blowing everything up. Problem solved.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Literally could have stopped her before she even touched the little console. Like, could have totally prevented the whole thing. We wouldn't even made it to the title screen. Well,
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
now you did.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
I've been in suspended animation for 10 years. Yeah, let's just go.
This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
So here's where I get an opportunity to respec. And as a tip here, I'm going to do this so you can see what I can read. But basically, it's these points. So, like, if I want to keep brilliant, I'm not 100% sure how that works if I technically already put the... But I've considered switching it to find out. But, yeah. So, this is what I was thinking. So, in the beginning area, you don't need a lot of the stuff. Like, the speed checks are good in use. But, like, I didn't really... Other than trying to get the door open ship, that's the only thing required engine. However, I ran into a lot of stuff, and I needed like a point, 1 point or... And what I can tell you about that is, seeing as you get the opportunity to respec here, it might in future games make more sense for you to pick up lockpicking right in the beginning of the game. As soon as you get to the back, you can back out of it, but point back into it, so that you can get all of the locks and stuff in the beginning, because you obviously got planned up or whatever. I haven't gone through the whole game yet, so I don't know if you can compare it any. But obviously, probably be a while before you did. So you could actually just get all of those things you need for out of like lock picking, get into that room that guy was in, talk to. I think that's probably if I start a new game again, I'll probably pick lock picking just so that I can pick the lock first starting area, like in that little tutorial section, and then I can respec here into what I actually want to play as. And I've come into Contact and a couple of my other games. Keep in mind, I'm not very far in with any, but in those games, I can tell you, I've seen speech checks and like activities I do, like open doors or whatever, that require like hack, leadership, lockpick. I've seen something for observation. I think science, seen sneak, but usually like a choice. An explosives one. So I think you have to spec points into explosives, and then I think you have to have points in science. But don't hold me to that. But I think you need points in both of those. It may just be unity, but there are like little tables you can find, and you have to have certain skill points. Like you have to have a certain amount to be able to use, like 3 points in explosive. I think it's points or something. Science, it was 5. I don't know, but there were like these little tables that you could use, and I'm assuming they're like crafting style tables. And that is just something that up in if you're in. Let's see. If anyone is in the TikTok, anyone's on TikTok, or even if you're not on TikTok, good timing. Even if you're not on TikTok, go look up Quick Save Conversations. If you don't know who that is, or you don't know where to find them, you can go to my website, turtlecraftstudio.com, and we have a creator corner, and if you're interested in being in the creator corner, you can apply to it, and we'll do a whole page dedicated to you with like links to all of your socials. It's like a free thing that I do to like help people get their name, try to get found. We also will make a coloring pack for you for free as a special kind of like thanks for joining the corner. And you can we'll give you a code for that color pack so that you can pass out that color pack to your community for free. Well, so highly recommend that. It's a pretty cool little thing. You can see what we did with Quick Save Conversations. You can go check out all of what she's got going on, and she's going to be starting a podcast pretty soon. And I may be part of it at some point. So keep an eye on that, because we're kind of excited about it. So, that being said, it's 10:37. I am gonna probably get through this like little beginner area, and we'll go talk to like the main head honcho, I guess, of the first area, and we'll decide which direction we're going with that, and then we'll probably call it there. And then the next time I get on, which I believe I'm scheduled to do Thursday, but if I get on it, I'll announce it ahead of time. We'll get on and we'll figure something else out on how much farther we can. Sorry. And then during the day, you can usually hop in here about 1 p.m. in the afternoon, Eastern time, and I'm in here making a dream catcher right now. So we're working on a dream catcher during the day, and we're doing a little gaming at night, trying to get people aware of Turtlecraft Studio and all that we have to offer. And we also take design requests. So like if you have a custom idea, like a custom design you can put that. There's a little form on the website you can fill out, and that thing will give like all the information you need to give me, and then I will make up a design on like your expectations, kind of something in the realm of what you described. And then we'll make it and we'll put it on a mug, or we can potentially put it on a t-shirt, some other stuff. And that's kind of what we do. So just gonna have some fun. We're gonna finish this up. I am not gonna change any of these. I just wanted to see if we could change both of these because I couldn't remember. So we'll stick with our 3 because I think that's like probably the best thing to do. And then we will stick with normal difficulty because I really gotten through this game yet.
Assessment complete. It appears you experienced some changes while in suspended animation, but nothing of concern. This unit will update your records accordingly. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately. Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleos and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years. Initiating reassurance. Do not worry, Commander. Prior to now, the probability of your intervention having had any impact on current events approaches 0%. While the rift is a low to medium priority concern, Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
What should be done?
It has been confirmed that Agent DeVries was responsible for downing the Old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regimen since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
We will do that. Right. And I figured out this. You come back here and you disable this power right here. It opens this thing. Otherwise, you have to lockpick it, and it's like a level 11 lockpicking still. And it just seems like kind of crazy that you don't need picking it to get it. So there you go. Like maybe 10 or 12 people or whatever that are watching. Worked out. Then I know get into safe. I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but we're cutting out some dialogue by me just doing it. That's a key card for the safe. And the safe is in your room. Upstairs here. the safe. And there's like a crumpled list on the floor, which just kind of like sort of tells you what's actually in the safe, I think, for the most part. But little cards give you little bonuses. So I just pick all of that up because I can. Incognito correspondence. Allow 3 to 18 business months for responses from the Directorate. Maintain your cover and continue observation of Arcadia Colony until further. Your additional inquiry into the extraction has also been received. Fortunately, extraction is possible. This allows its way. The Earth Directorate recognizes your contribution past 6+ years, but it's of the utmost importance that for observation colony. Extraction request denied. Wouldn't even come home. All agents frequently receive their orders as a specific set of action from their local Earth Directorate. Headquarters form of an underwave video message, sometimes directly from the Chief Special Operations, accompanied by a well-typed. They also can receive appeals from other agents, as well as appeals from private citizens. While these latter missions may contain a few well-detailed, they are often vague. Sometimes even spelling and grammar mistakes. Would expect use their best judgment, training, determine the exact. Remember, a citizen may not be able to spell malfaction, but an agent is still expected to apprehend the wrongdoer, sequently file correctly spelled report. I don't think all of these like just crazy. But if you're in here watching, feel free to like.
This unit, records indicate that lockboxes, such as the 2 housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
That sounds like him.
Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander. An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie. Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience. Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer.
Basically,
The dispenser is now
you can spray that on a dead body and then integrate. Nothing can find it. Kind of cool.
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
Experience. It's for a bit long.
More like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. But who's counting? You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
One is done.
So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her. Glad to see you're just as by the book as I remember. She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, named Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting your Protectorate communications hub.
I don't know. Really, we multi arson. Go ahead. Right. Word decryption. Entry. This is the first game I've had a knife. I didn't have security side before. That side gives knife. gonna do is wear the hibernate. Gonna be it, probably. I'm gonna put the hibernation suit. Oh, so now we can pick skills. I like to hold on to these until I find any. I don't know what to do. Like, I do know back. I need to upgrade it. I'll run it. Perks are nice. That. Hold on. But we can unlock. So these sell for less. I can sell the that's but it sells for 90. 3, 6. But energy recharge rate probably better than 5% health. Addition. Could be it. So, my understanding is lockboxes show up in your So, okay. I was saying, the lockbox. Okay. So you'll eventually have these lockboxes, have multiple of them, but they also show up here. So, like, haven't show up in like box, top, collectible. Right, so it's island. We'll bring them with us. To run around and kind of pick up. And we're just trying to get enough because we're going to want to sell some stuff. Be able to buy some things like recipes, things like that, so that I can make the right kinds of bullets and so forth.
See that? thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot when picking up the Breeze Trail.
Little. I don't know if it'll discover it. I'm not trying to actually go in here. We're just there we go. We just wanted to identify it. Grab this. It's just a cavern with a bunch of crabs in it. Crabbies. Something. Oh well, there's nothing up there anyway. Let's see, so right over here. Alright, I think that's good. Head out. One of these crashes has stuff in. So we just got our, that was a weapon holster I just picked up. So I'll be able to carry 3 weapons, which is ideal right now. So I can mod my helmet to carry a 3rd weapon. Okay, so companion abilities. Wait for this stuff to disappear. I think this might be a fast travel point, but I'm... Oh wait, that's the way back to the ship. We just walked around there, that's where that is.
Whoa there, go get. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a Yeseng Protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
We're looking for...
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else? On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them? Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you? Well, never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it. Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane. What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course. Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milverstreet. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Do you mind if I don't pay you no mind?
Might I have a word, Commander?
I must ask
Doctor.
you to hold.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Keep your petty shit. I'll pull my tab in no time. You'll see.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over Town Hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Checking.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void?
All right, Vivica Fox.
Dropping on Auntie's choice business
Okay.
is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in science?
Let's. Trying to sell me something.
I sell to the gullible and impressionable. You, however, seem a mite too clever to buy what I'm peddling. No, friend, I've got something better in mind for you. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips? I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together. Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. You can't blame a body for wanting to practice, can you? Fine. I'll give it to you straight then. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst. Yes, one additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
So, I haven't done this way. I actually did Commander Kerr one, and it was not that bad. Fine. Like, it's more direct, but I didn't really fight about it. Like, kind of rolled in there and did it with some diplomacy left. So I'm kind of wondering if I should try this way, and I'm kind of curious if it will lead me to more of an assault. Because the other way didn't really. It was kind of like interesting that I used more diplomacy in with the other girl's quest than I do with his, I think. But this says it prefers that to a frontal assault, but you were supposed to be doing a frontal assault. So I think I'm going to try this one. I'm not even going to talk to the other person.
An opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's...
Well, if it ain't DB Milverstreet's newest sycophant. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, and you can consider that introduction the start and end of our personable relationship. If you'd spoken with me like I suggested, mayhaps the two of us could bandy words, but you didn't. And taking sides with Milverstreet means...
So, if I had come and talked to her first, she actually talks to me and answers a couple of questions. They're not that important, but...
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode with you.
Right here. Now we can make... Oh. And grenades. So, right here we have compact rounds, but that better weapon than I have, short rounds. So I need to come over here. If I can find recipe for short rounds right there. Now I can make my own short rounds. So there we go. I have 89 of them currently. I'll make 80 more. So if I get 3 more black powder, I'd be able to do it again. Truthfully, I can break things down, Or I can sell them. I actually think I can sell these right now. Sell junk. Now we have like money. Buy some stuff in here if we really want to. Kind of don't. Only thing I generally buy if I find it are the upgrade things. Thought there was. Maybe not. Here maybe. Oh, this is the bounty board. Pick up our bounty.
Finally find a way to get ahead.
Pick up the drone swarm. No bounty on us. Sheriff snorts. And this interesting. You can use lockpicking or explosives to get into it, but you don't actually have to.
Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
You can actually get on top of this building. And don't get used to all of the like tips and stuff because of quickly approaching an area where I will no longer know what is going on. Yeah, so he just went up on the roof, and then you can literally drop into a hole, literally right inside. Safe. Pick up all of this gear. Like, literally can just open the safe and come out.
Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in? Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too. A bit lackluster, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you. Anyway, thanks for your help, friend. We were nigh at our wits' end trying to get into that armory. Now we can stop speculating on what's inside and actually do some work.
What do you think, Murph? Guess we could make this some kind of tax write-off.
If anyone asks, you're a professional we hired through the proper channels. Definitely not some nobody drifted in from the Aether. Understood? Good.
Up 300. It's...
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it.
Could be.
Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with my current and very temporary shortage of funds.
There's an opportunity to capitalize on it.
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong. What in the... All right, so you got her working. Bully for you. No, sorry, you're right. You did me, and all of Fairfield, a good turn here. Just thought I'd feel more relieved when the launcher was working again. There's just this weight in my chest won't loosen. Worry gunking up my inner workings. Protectorate could launch an attack from that Vox station anytime. What if the mines aren't enough? Why do you think I was so twisted up about the launcher? I know I can be brusque. The word unpleasant's also been bandied about before. Might not seem like it, but we're trying to build something here. Something sturdy and new. That ain't easy to do when all your material's bad to start. Anyway, I'm sure you have more important matters to tend to. And I know I do.
I cobbled together some grenades from a damaged mine. Take them with my thanks. And this scrap metal might also come in handy for someone of your talents. And seeing how expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification too. I'm sure you'll have an easier time installing it than I would.
Discovered that a lot of things purchase, not every port. Oh. Come inside. That is. Bridge Street. Following it. Acadia. Your tossball league. Capital. Production. You can. Corporate. Slogan. Mention. I trust the paradigm. Piece of. As the protectorate forsaken, not for auntie, just what? Google second. Hard one. Dashing. Eloquent. Trader. Proprietor. Favorite battles. Not the. Oh, but. As if I am but a doddering old fool. Eyes of auntie. On me. I am to show my master sound. Fail. Incredible for harboring these thoughts given to certainly self-use. Fails simply find him. Find feeling works for me every for these feelings. Spectrate. You perchance thus in hope help yourself, friend.
Gone down. A simple malfunction. An outrage is what I call it. That hologram was our flag planted in the soil of conquered lands. And that's good. That symbol is our pride, our identity. How can you wage a war if you don't even have a logo?
I'm not comfortable. Not that I haven't, but kind of comes with costs. Trying to decide if I would go. But I'm also supposed to be
This
good.
character of yours, is he some kind of awful sort of a mascot.
I see. So, is it Auntie that you give your undying and unquestioning loyalty to, then?
Not exactly. I mean, Auntie is cunning and bold. I don't have a single bad thing to say about her.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk.
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it? I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a Protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me. Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now. Can't imagine they'd turn down help from anyone who knows how to handle themselves and is a friend of Auntie's. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit. Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. Probably just muck things up at the FOB too. Damn it. I gotta find some way to beat these low-runger allegations. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses. That sounds great. I'm sure Doc Barnes would appreciate the help. You'll find him in the next room over. Just be prepared. He's not too keen on interruptions.
Excuse me, that chem set is not a toy. How did you manage to formulate coagulant with only a handful of ingredients? Oh. Well, yes, obviously that was going to be the next thing I tried. Well, in any case, I hate being in debt to anyone, so here, something for your trouble. It's your lucky day, Trooper. Our friend here has manufactured a coagulant that will raise your likelihood of surviving the abscission procedure tenfold.
I'm still not sure about...
What's that burning smell? Oh, good. I think the saw's all warmed up. I must say, I'm rather amazed.
It's
I'd say welcome back, but I reckon a clinic's likely the last place any of us would choose if we had the choice. If you're here for the doc, hope you ain't in any kind of hurry. Wait's still on the long side of short. Much obliged. That feels night and day better already. Protectorate forces won't know what hit them once I'm back in the field. Thanks again, friend.
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these protectorate defectors. Not sure how I feel about that. Except that
like spam. See this. Apartment. Sure, I don't tell you everything after it's vital to our house. Except your part of the labyrinth. Heard of. Back to sovereign pride, perception, such a contempt, pride. Relative. So this will add greatly to such an how to put aside self prior to. However, I am not pleased by my predecessor's lack rectified by a cause of course of refreshment. It is follow up on heard housing it. first class. Causing it to fracture, sending it close the colony, but has caused us self-sufficient. These bit worship. Process, promise, quality, try to suffer are below. Not has price your life to hurt your family. Bought with the products. As of this day, that's not obvious. Corporate somehow by the traders of else it would crushed before. Rest assured of their treachery well and thus was surprised. Forwarded accurate glory to
Reed sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her.
After everything she's done.
tracker. Obvious. Last miss on me. Yes. Back with the schism are decidedly. I can assure you, dark capacity never burdened. I've been. I find I can do action. After one way, I fear hurdling that same out, regardless. Silent. Are we, as we, how can you say you never burdened me? Never shared suffering. Invasion of Paradise Island is driving up. That voice. Please. Not to make you laugh. I am holed up. Apple. All plate. Saturday. Bees.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it, though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientician. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in judging up the past. Should have known he wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangular. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers. The Order of the Ascent is just another sect of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. The grand plan and all that used to be part of the Protectorate before their big falling out. Believe they can predict the future or some such, but nice plan-abiding folks don't kill for the betterment of their cause. I can't believe the Order plotted our murder. But 10 years ago, I would have said the same about DeVries. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the grand architect, void, even capital. I know how most colonies run. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue. If only DeVries had shared in that good judgment, huh? Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around.
Talk to me. I don't want it.
Friendly like.
Oh.
Ectoplasm. Wait.
Thought that was it.
Nope. Just Taro excrement.
So some color.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Spare me such timid drivel. We needn't waste time bandying lies. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse. How coincidental. When we've finished here, your fellows will call your death the same. The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays. Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction, nothing more.
I haven't found a way to fight them. Try this. Pretty just getting pain. Boom, 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 boom.
Such intimidation tactics will not work on me, Invader.
You did me a big favor here. I knew someone, or something, had been absconding with food from the greenhouse, but never in a million skips would I have guessed it were stowaways. Huh. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish. I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish. I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before. Wow, it's like I'm lighter. Thank you for everything. Truly.
be just feeling it. I mean.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up, doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment. I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here, breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work? Quite the setup, ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. Every kind of plant we've got was made to thrive in a chemical vat. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water and soil and actual fertilizer. I can't decide if it's adorably quaint or just plain daft. Then again, they all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn lucky Crabble copulators. Research mostly, some wholesale, and as the base for some small batch, highly exclusive, limited edition retail runs. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me. Well, I've got a lot left to do.
This paradigm of yours, or sovereign, or whatever.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch? Of course. Though I must also apologize for my inappropriate courtesy a moment ago. You're here for delectable discountables, not my pointless observations. Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods, a proud Auntie's Choice franchise. How can I improve your day? Like they say, a bit spent today is a bullet fired tomorrow.
Try to do fire. Finding healthy. That. Call it. Back up next.
Whoever took down our anti-hologram is a traitor of the highest order. Makes me wonder if he's
Whoa, Val. Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of '97, Automechs are not permitted to participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
I mean, your aim's been off. Wouldn't want me or the good commander here catching any strays.
When attempting to capture a stray...
Farming. Try to.
A stray animal, approach slowly and quietly. If the animal senses danger, it may grow aggressive.
Know what? Forget I said it. You're doing great.
Engaging combat protocols.
I did not. Could have fought all of them. That's class. That take back to the fast travel. Figure out. Pretty good.
Can't believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to do.
It'll give us a class. Now, figure out a bunch of different stuff here. We have this side quest. Accurate Island. Mental refreshment. This healthy mind keep boxes. Fine. Talking. All out. By order. Perilous. That is the guy we're saying. Well, Chandra down and out of this not pain. Heard him. Opportunity maybe following. So it's basically talk to him. Quest from it. This is our main quest. Trying to get to. But to do that, we're probably gonna. Have to go talk to. Probably be. Thing we. Do this side quest because it also helps knock the healthy. Another girl that has like to try to get her grafted soldier. She's got turtle craft colors. We're gonna get her armor with like rounds. Turtle club. Probably do. Or get a little bit further with some of these other Verdant quests. Don't know that we'll actually box really, but we might be far enough where the time we'll be right before. Shouldn't be. But I appreciate all you guys tuning in tonight. Fun. Kind of my first time doing this, like seriously, so I really do appreciate everyone stuck around. Yeah, look out for me doing this Thursday. If I come up, do any lives anytime, I'll put out notification. Follow me on social, are probably located in the description below, or you can find them at turtlecraftstudio.com. I have direct links to all of our. Go check out that. Go check out Quick Save Conversation. Go follow her. She streams Fallout, other creative type work, coloring, level stuff like coloring, painting, kinds of colorful. I go on. About to start a podcast soon. That should be fun for everyone to go check out. I plan on doing some being on that podcast as well. Hopefully I'll be a little more entertaining there than I am here. That's where I'm at. That's where we are today. We'll finish the journey next time. Fresh game. Continue there. And that, friends, been The Outer Worlds 2. You guys can take a look. This is Turtlecraft Studio over here. You guys can check that out whenever you get an opportunity to. We got all kinds of like different things going on here. The Leatherback Ledger is our goodness, I'm so tired. Okay, the Leatherback Ledger is our newsletter. This is where you can sign up for the Creator Corner if you're interested. This is the studio brand staples. We sell coffee, candles, and supplements. And in addition to that, we do like creative design type stuff that goes on different products like mugs and shirts and chains, whatever. Any kind of sublimation type items. And you can get to those up here. Made by Turtlecraft are all of the things that are made by me right here and in the studio. Some of the other things are print on demand products outside stores to ship those to you with our designs there. Those products tend to be a little pricier. They are probably more due to shipping ability to cover, but I do cover half the shipping on all of the in-house items. So this is what I'm going to pull up. This is our coloring page of the month. Free. You like coloring and you want a free coloring page, Thanksgiving, this is the one that I would recommend. See here, it's. Have you tried beef though? Have you tried? No. Because you know, the cows they got the Chick-fil-A thing, so going with this one instead. They gotta fight back somehow, right? Well, anyway, free. Just you click on add to cart and buy it. It doesn't cost anything. Just reports the downloaded. We've got music, different albums, and so on and so forth. I even have like a stream album. So like if you do streaming, you can get these streaming tunes up here. There's 30 tracks, like background music that's like really pretty fun, and some of it's good and different atmospheres, and you find plenty of stuff in there that you can use for background music. And other coloring pages, and so on and so forth, wallpapers, backgrounds, just simple things like that for now. Again, you can sign up to Creator Corner and get featured. You can see here that Quick Save Conversations. Check her out. All the information on her. You can read all of this and click on any one of these links. It'll take you right to her TikTok, her Twitch, her YouTube, or her email. She's got these two items up. She actually has a mug, but we haven't gotten photos or the product just yet. That's on me. Getting that up this week. So, but we do have images of it. Should be able to get those up in shortly, probably within. You don't have to have products on your stuff. Quicksave is my wife, so she wanted some merch, so we're just doing her merch in my store. If you have an idea for a design you want, you can request your design right here and submit your design requests, and all's good to go. So that's the base level. We have our Burrowed Chronicle. This is where we do like bi-weekly updates, or not bi-weekly, bi-monthly updates. Twice a month we put out a blog. You'll see more postings on the same dates because I had to like get them all shifted over. But so we're pretty much good to go. Everything's up and running, and we'd just be adding products for this point forward. So exciting for us. And now I have the time to do things like games and like dream catchers and things live, and actually like make some of the stuff. You guys can see it. So we're having a good time with that, and we'll continue to do that. You can join me tomorrow, or I guess later today, depending on where you are. 1 p.m. Eastern time. I should be on TikTok Live, and I will try to go live on all platforms tomorrow. See how that goes. We're building we're making Dreamcatcher, and it's not for sale. We're just putting it up in the studio, but we intend to start selling here pretty soon. So we'll make kind of tailor them, like people can throw out ideas, and we'll incorporate like colors and ideas into it and see what we come up with. Make some different ones. I've already got two more lined up after the one we're working on, so we will see how everything goes with the ones we have working. We'll move on from there. We may break off and do like a music day where we're making like some tunes, just making tunes. Suna. We'll put in our own lyrics and try to find some fun stuff to make. See what kind of different tracks we can come up with. Take anything from the audience that wants something in a song or wants to hear something in a song appropriate. We just build it, have fun with it, and if it's good enough, we hold on to it, and then we compile it all, and then we'll put it up and either give some of it, or we'll probably give some of it away, sell some of it. Keep the studio lights on. So thank you guys again. This has been probably my longest stream that I have done, so I do appreciate it. And Turtle, reminding you, Turtlecraft's got your back. You guys